3 years ago, I used my status and connections to save my wife's family from bankruptcy. Not only did I pay off the huge debt, the company was also struggling. But as the company grew bigger, I had less and less contact with my wife. Today, she threw 5 million yuan at my face. She said I was a lazy man and told me to get out. I wanted to take a good rest today. I walked to Mu Wanqing's side and massaged her shoulders. Wife, you tired from work? Let's go into the room. I'll give you a massage. Mu Wanqing was stunned and took a picture of my hand on her. Yi Chen, I'm not in the mood. Don't touch me. You sleep in the living room today. Sleeping in the living room again? We are husband and wife. Are you not even letting me into the room now? Mu Wanqing looked at me calmly. Her eyes were full of cold strangers. She seemed to have made a decision. She turned back to the room and took a piece of paper and a bank card and put it on the table. Yi Chen, we are no longer in the same world. This is the divorce agreement. Signed. There are 5 million yuan in the bank. It's all yours. Mu Wanqing was extremely cold. Divorce? We are not in the same world. I dare not look at her with confidence. I never thought she would talk to me like this. 3 years ago, the Mu family was in bankruptcy. Mu Wanqing's family was in a huge debt. When she bought the car, she met me. They got married. After the marriage, in order to cheer Mu Wanqing up, I used my status and connections to help Mu Wanqing build the company. The bigger the company, Mu Wanqing not only paid off the huge debt, the company is also growing. The peak is one thing without two. After the company grew, Mu Wanqing was busy with her work. They had little time to contact. I am also very satisfied with Mu Wanqing. These 3 years, it's just a little test for Mu Wanqing. As long as Mu Wanqing can make the company listed, I plan to make a deal with her. Create a business empire for her. Let her realize her business dream with peace of mind. But before I make a deal with my identity, Mu Wanqing gave me a thunderbolt. I was so sad. Yes. You are now the president of a listed company. The business star appreciated by everyone in the Yuncheng business community. I am a loser. A loser who only knows how to eat soft rice. We are not in the same world. Mu Wanqing took a deep breath. Her eyes said firmly. You know it's good. I don't expect my man to be a prince. But at least you have to be ambitious. But look at yourself. Mu Wanqing's eyes are so high. The lightness in her eyes makes me feel very uncomfortable. I look up. I looked at Mu Wanqing. I have to say she is very beautiful. A black embroidered shawl. The little suit on her takes advantage of her delicate figure. The black silk socks on her soft legs. A smile gives people a feeling of a dream. Only the girl who loved to smile. Now she has a cold breath. Mu Wanqing has been going to high-end banquets in recent years. The people who contact are the upper class. She has lost herself a little. She thinks she is a top person. To be honest, I've been married for 3 years. I'm really nice to Mu Wanqing. Her dream is to make the company bigger. Become a business elite in Yuncheng. To fulfill her dream, I stand behind her. Help her clear all obstacles. You can say. Even Mu Wanqing herself doesn't know the reason why she can be from a burden to now. It's all my credit. I take a deep breath. I look at Mu Wanqing. Do you really have to be so desperate to divorce? Mu Wanqing looked at Yi Chen's deep-seated eyes. There seems to be a hint of hesitation. But soon. I don't know what I thought. Her eyes are getting firmer. Yi Chen, you should know. I rely on my own efforts. Walk step by step to today. Anyone who sees it will say a compliment. But look at you. In addition to playing games all day, what else can you do in your sleep? The gap between us is getting bigger and bigger. Do you understand? Just do it. You signed and took the money. That's where we came from. I look at Mu Wanqing. A little laugh comes out of my mouth. You rely on your own efforts. Ha ha. Actually, what else does Yi Chen want to say? Enough. Mu Wanqing's beautiful and beautiful. Directly interrupt. It's already here. Say more. Yi Chen. Don't make me feel disgusting. I laughed at myself. It's going to rain. Mother is getting married. Although I don't want to. But a bad word. It's completely cold to me. Time can change a person. Mu Wanqing is determined to divorce. If you don't stop pestering. It's too impolite. I took up the pen. In the divorce agreement. Signed my name. Everything is over. She took a deep breath. Stand up and walk out. You wait. Self-abuse has been signed. We have nothing to do with each other. What else is there? I speak indifferently. There are 5 million in this card. Enough for you to spend a lifetime. Mu Wanqing is afraid that Yechen feels short of money. You have to know how ordinary people work. It's hard to make so much money in a lifetime. You should be content. I looked at Mu Wanqing coldly. The gentle eyes of the past. At this moment, it becomes extremely indifferent. Ha ha. Do you only have money in your eyes? Excessive life. Like you lost your father. 5 million. I can't afford this money. You keep it for yourself. Mu Wanqing is stunned by Yechen's cold attitude. I don't know why. She is determined to divorce. Now Yechen signed. She feels insecure. Mu Wanqing's angry mouth. Yechen. 3 years. You eat mine. Drink mine. Live mine. Have you made a penny? What are you afraid of? Can't afford 5 million. Without me, Mu Wanqing. You can only go to the street to beg. I said it lightly. I just hope you don't regret today's choice. After saying. I turned around and left without looking back. Mu Wanqing looks at Yechen's back and disappears. Disgusting mouth. I will never regret. Leave you. I will become the most dazzling business star in Yuncheng. I will make the company listed. I will stand at the top of the world. You are just a worm that can only look at me. I didn't hear Mu Wanqing's laughing. I am alone in the cold night at the moment. The cold wind blows. But not as cold as my heart. 3 years. 3 years of love. It's finally over. I didn't bring my luggage. I didn't bring anything. It's a long time to be out of the house. I came to Huyun community. Knock on the door. Dong dong dong. Very fast. The door opened. A look and Mu Wanqing are a bit similar. Exquisite. A beautiful girl appeared at the door. See me. She seems to be surprised with a surprise. Brother-in-law. The appearance in front of me is no less than Mu Wanqing. Exquisite. Pure and cute beauty. It's my aunt, Mu Qingxue. I'm embarrassed. Qingxue. I have no place to live. Can I stay here for a few days? Mu Qingxue showed a sweet smile. Others don't know. She knows very well. The Mu family was in a downpour. Debt of a butt. It was Yichen's help. That's why the Mu family got through the difficulties. Also made my sister Mu Wanqing. Became the first entrepreneur in Yuncheng. This brother-in-law is very low-key. I've done so many things. But never ask for credit. No matter how the family is usually crowded. She always smiles. For such an excellent brother-in-law. Mu Qingxue is naturally very welcome. She laughed. Brother-in-law. Did you quarrel with my sister? Sister is really. Have become the president of the company. Still so capricious. I sit on the sofa. Take a breath. No quarrel. She wants to divorce me. The divorce agreement has been signed. Maybe from today. I'm no longer your brother-in-law. Quarrel in bed. Mu Qingxue said consciously. After a while. Turn around. Crying. Brother-in-law. I didn't hear wrong. My sister wants to divorce you. Is she crazy? Why is this? Yi Chen laughed. Your sister's identity is different now. Business is expensive in Yuncheng. And I'm just a soft person. Can't get into his eyes. Mu Qingxue said excitedly. Brother-in-law. What are you talking about? She doesn't know Mu Wanqing. I don't know yet. Without you secretly helping. Can the Mu family have today? If it weren't for you. Mu Wanqing still owes a butt of debt. Those big companies that cooperate with the Mu family now. Which one is not looking at your face? Said Mu Qingxue pulled Yi Chen. Brother-in-law. Come with me. Mu Qingxue is going to rush to my sister. Ask Yi Chen for an explanation. How long has the Mu family been better? Did Mu Wanqing drift? Yi Chen can't get over Mu Qingxue. He was pulled to the villa of Mu Wanqing. Mu Qingxue knocked on the door with anger. Who? A boy came soon. The door was opened by the Mu family's younger brother Mu Fei. Second sister. Why are you here? Mu Qingxue did not divorce Mu Fei. Pull Yi Chen and break in. At this time, Mu Wanqing, Mu Fei, and their father Mu Bo mother Zhao Lan, surrounded by eating hot pot together. The atmosphere looks particularly pleasant. There is no sign of divorce. Mu Qingxue really feels a bit angry. She rushed to Mu Wanqing. Sister. Why are you divorcing your brother-in-law? Zhao Lan frowned. Stand up and block Mu Wanqing. Qingxue. What are you doing? Our family gathering. You brought Yi Chen, this waste. What are you doing? Mu Qingxue shouted. Mom. Sister, she is going to divorce. Don't you persuade. Zhao Lan. It seems that I have known about this for a long time. No surprise at all. Divorce? Isn't this good? What is your sister's identity now? Yi Chen, this waste. Is it worthy of your sister? I think this wedding is good. Mu Fei also laughed. It's the second sister. Why are you always helping outsiders? Our Mu family is also a big family in Yuncheng. We are not a philanthropist. Raised Yi Chen for 3 years. Do you still want to continue to raise? Uncle Mu is also in vain. Drive him out quickly. Don't get in the way of our family gathering. Qingxue. If you still treat us as family, don't be hard on outsiders. Facing the many people of the family, Mu Qingxue simply dare not be confident. Although she knows that Yi Chen has been at home for the past few years. Not welcome. But never thought. I was bullied like this. You know that Mu's family can have everything now. It's all thanks to Yi Chen. What's going on now? Cross the river and tear down the bridge. Are you crazy? Mu Qingxue shook her head in an incredible way. You really pissed me off. Don't you know? What is the identity of my brother-in-law? Hear this. Zhao Lan laughed at everyone. How could I not know? Yi Chen. A famous soft-eating man. A guy who relies on women to eat. What else can he be? It's just the resident of our Mu's family. Qingxue, you are too kind. Why is Yi Chen looking for you? It's just that I'm worried that I can't suck the blood of our Mu's family in the future. He was afraid. I took you as a gunman. Understand? Since the 7 mouths and 8 tongues were mocked, Mu Qingxue was almost pissed off. How could he have such a stupid family? Mu Qingxue turned to sister Mu Wanqing. Serious question. Are you really going to divorce your brother-in-law? Can you ignore? Mu Wanqing sighed. The tone is very firm. Second sister. This matter is not to be discussed. Marriage will only stop me from moving forward. And my business. Don't need you to intervene. Mu Qingxue was angry. You Mu Wanqing. Are you crazy? No brother-in-law. Can you have today? Mu Wanqing frowned. Pat. A slap on Mu Qingxue's face. At the moment, Mu Qingxue's face was swollen. Mu Wanqing said coldly. Everything I have. It's all thanks to my own efforts. If you still have this family in your heart, don't get involved in this. If you don't have this family in your heart, get out of here. Mu Qingxue dared not look at her sister with confidence. She suddenly found out. The sister in front of her seemed to have become extremely unfamiliar. Mu Qingxue covered her face. Coldly said. Mu Wanqing. You will regret it. Watching Mu Qingxue run out crying, Mu Wanqing looked at her hand in a stupor. I don't know why. Mu Wanqing felt a little upset. Why does everyone say she will regret it? What's wrong with her? She just wants to work hard. Realize her dream. Even if you really want to get married. She also hopes her man will be a man who can help herself. It's not Yi Chen who is not promising like this. Men who only rely on women to eat. Regret? No, she can't regret it. Zhao Lan glared at Yi Chen. Go straight ahead. Pointing at Yi Chen's nose and scolding him angrily. Yi Chen. You shameless trash. In my house, it's not enough to eat and drink for 3 years. You think you pulled Qingxue over? We will continue to take you in. You dream. Mu Fei was also ironic. Is the soft rice that I ate before now divorced? I want to hug my second sister's thigh again. Not me saying you. Anyway, it's a big man. Why do you like soft rice? Yi Chen took a deep breath. No reason to be a sloppy Zhao Lan. But look at Mu Wanqing. Are you looking at me like this? Mu Wanqing put his head away. Speak coldly. I gave you 5 million before. You don't want it. I thought you were a little angry. I didn't expect to be on the side now. You let me down too much. Yi Chen smiled. Look at Mu Wanqing's family's ridiculous face. She knows it's meaningless to say more. Coldly said. Remember your ugly face today. I hope you can be so proud forever. Don't kneel in front of me and beg me. Hear Yi Chen's words. Zhao Lan smiled. The laughter is particularly piercing. Ha ha ha. I heard it right. What is our Mu family's status and identity now? I have to ask you. You look down on yourself too much. Is that you eat soft rice? What else can you do for my sister? Li Xiao just had a meal with my sister. I'm ready to help my sister win Yunhai Group. 10 billion orders. 10 billion orders. I'm afraid you've never seen so much money in your life. Yi Chen heard this. Turned to look at Mu Wanqing. But found Mu Wanqing's head. Yi Chen's smile. I said, why did you suddenly mention divorce? It turned out to be a hook on the rich and the young. Mu Wanqing's angry greeting. Yi Chen, pay attention to me. Mu Wanqing feels upset at the moment. She hummed. You can think whatever you want. And we're divorced. You can't control me. Mom let her out. I don't want to see her. Zhao Lan walked to Yi Chen. Pushed her hard. Roll roll. After driving Yi Chen out, Zhao Lan looked at Mu Wanqing. Wanqing, don't be angry. It's not worth it to be angry. You rest early. Tomorrow. You have to go to Yunhai Group with Li Xiao. This time we must win the 10 billion order. Yi Chen is cold. He gave Mu Wanqing many opportunities. But Mu Wanqing didn't cherish it. Forget it. In that case, let him go. Yi Chen turned around and left. Just walked out of the community. I saw Mu Qingshui squatting by the road and crying. Yi Chen walked over. Gently pat Mu Qingshui's back. Don't cry. It's not nice to cry. Why did brother-in-law and Wu Wu do this? When did they become so rude? Without your brother-in-law, I'm afraid the Mu family still owes a huge debt. They are just being ungrateful. Forget about the past. Mu Qingshui wiped away tears. Well, brother-in-law, let's go back. You live with me in the future. Live as long as you want. This night, Yi Chen slept unstably. Early the next day, he suddenly woke up by the ringtone of his phone. Yi Chen picked up the phone. Looked at. Is the chairman of Yunhai Group, Zhao Yunhai. Put it by the ear. I heard it in the dark. A word came out. Hey. Yi Xiao, I'm a kid. There was a hoarse voice on the phone. Yi Chen said impatiently. It's you. What's the matter? Zhao Yunhai's voice is very respectful. Yi Xiao. It's like this. The head of the Luo family in Yuncheng recently, Master Luo Mingcheng, said he wanted to invite Yi Chen to a dinner. I'm afraid I can't. 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 I'm afraid I can't.